What's happening, people, and welcome to My Player in Career Mode, episode number 14. My name is DirtyMike, and if you're new to the series, then it's all about developing your pro and taking them to greatness. Let's start this out with a quick recap. So a couple episodes back, I made that big transfer to PSG from Aston Villa, and that's mainly because Aston Villa, it just wasn't working out. I was getting hurt all the time. I wasn't living up to my potential. The manager and I, we were not on the same page. We were not getting along. I was like, I don't like this dude. He does not want to put me in the first team. So the move was inevitable. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when, and I didn't know where I was going to be going. And I ended up at PSG, which is not a bad choice. You know, a lot of money, a lot of great players. I kind of feeling like LeBron in the Miami Heat. You know, we have all this talent, but we're just not able to close out games very well. That's been my experience so far with PSG. We jump out to early leads, and we tend to give up the game in the fourth quarter. We're just not very clutch. We're not closing out, and you're not going to go very far in football if you're unable to close out the 1-0 or the 2-1 games. Not every matchup is going to end up being, you know, a big spread or a blowout, and so far we've had a lot of trouble with clean sheets. That's almost never happens, actually. We do not clean sheet opponents whatsoever, and it's just been kind of a back and forth struggle a little bit. We're still top 3 in the league, but with the amount of money we've invested into the club, or the upper management has, we're expected to win everything. Our fans at PSG are restless right now. If you look into the crowd, you look into the stands, see a lot of concerned faces. Upper management looks a little nervous. Did they make the right choice with who they shipped in and shipped out during the January window? And that includes me. I was brought in to score goals and make some things happen. And as an individual, I've been doing alright. I've been putting up goals, but it hasn't been enough. So they might ship everybody out of here. We're no longer challenging for the League One title this season. I think that's over. We just need to make sure to stay top 3 so we can continue on the path of at least being able to play in Champions League football. If we don't go top 3, everyone's going to get fired. The squad might go on a rebuilding, massacre where they get rid of everybody. Everybody might be gone at that point because PSG has the funds and they're just not going to be happy with the performance of the players, plain and simple. So let's talk about performance for a second. If there's one area, one expectation that I'm struggling to meet with PSG, it's definitely that end of the game performance rating. They want me to average about a 7.8, and I'm nowhere near that. Right now I'm currently averaging around a 7, and the majority of my games are closer to that high 6.7, 6.8 rating. However, I've had a couple games where, I had a great performance, outstanding, a 9 or a 9.5. And that's why I'm just averaging around that 7 mark. And I need to step it up. A few episodes back, I asked you guys about positioning because I was losing points when I was off the ball. And what I mean is when we were playing defense, obviously I have no control over the defense. I'm just chilling up front, waiting for a clearance, waiting for an outlet, trying to counterattack. And I was losing points for not being positioned correctly, even when I had nothing to do. And now my next question is, how important is calling for the ball and when you call for it and what happens after you call for it? The main reason I'm bringing this up is because at the end of each game it shows you the performance rating. And I am a stat sheet stuffer. And each category usually looks pretty good. I have a couple key passes, my passing completion percentage is always over 85%. Hell, half the time it's over 90%. I'm out there and I'm doing my thing. I'm wondering a little bit if the 5-minute halves on legendary difficulty might be screwing up how many opportunities I'm able to create or how well I facilitate to my teammates, and maybe that's messing with me a little bit. But I've done some deductive reasoning here, and I think calling for the ball right now is a major factor on why I'm not getting the ratings that I need to be pulling in. So that's why I'm addressing you guys. Let me know if you've played a lot of My Player mode and you figured out this aspect, or if there's a correct, incorrect way to go about calling for the ball, receiving passes. Maybe even I'm not moving that well off the ball. I know that positioning is important because as a center forward or a striker, your teammates expect you to be located at the right spot at the right time when you're on the pitch. You need to be showing for the ball. And if you don't get the ball, then you need to quickly move out of that area and create space somewhere else on the pitch so they can try to find you. So heading into the final game of this episode, I thought I'd give you guys a little more information about myself. I've definitely had subscribers ask me, what are you doing outside of FIFA? Are you working? Are you in school? How old are you? What's going on? They want to know more. What are your hobbies and things like that. And I have no problem giving you guys some more information about myself. I'm currently in university. I just moved to a new home. As a few people know, I stated in, I think, the video before this one that I was settled. I had moved to a new house, a new location. I was, moving all my things in, getting everything sorted. And I have a year left at university. I will be finishing in December, and I'm majoring in communication in business, which is cool. It's about time I get out of school. I've had enough fun in school, enough time in school. It's definitely will not be something that I miss. I don't mind getting out of here and moving on to something else. I really enjoy the YouTube thing. I think it's a lot of fun to create FIFA content for all you guys. Everyone pretty much knows at this point that I'm a sponsored player, and that's for competitive tournaments. I will be going to Vegas here in a month to compete for $140,000, which is crazy. KSI is actually going to be there if you guys watched any of his Road to Vegas videos. And outside of FIFA, I really enjoy playing football as well as basketball in real life. I'm trying to stay active. I want to stay in shape, and I do both of those things on the regular. I don't get to play outside football very much, though. I usually play inside at this point. It's not really that cold here. We'd have perfect weather for outside football right now in January, but it's difficult to get 11 people versus another 11 people, and it's really organized and there's no arguments about stuff. It seems a lot easier just to play basketball or inside football, and you can get pickup games, make better use of your time. You don't have to schedule things out as much. You can kind of just walk into the gym and make something happen. Oh, and I have the giveaway results for all you guys that wanted to know. On the 1,000 subscriber 25K FIFA Ultimate Team giveaway, the winner is Teddy Teds. Congratulations. All you got to do is message me on YouTube and let me know which platform that you'd like to receive the coins on. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Twitter at Mike09USA. I'll have more content coming for you ASAP.